everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to use this palette that I received for Christmas. I've not used it very much at the moment. It's the second palette from the Balm in the nude. This one's called Nude Tude. The first one that came out was called Nude Tudes, and it had the ladies on the inside, and this one has the pictures of the men. They're still there. The first palette was the shades of brown, and this one is still shades of brown. So it's like a nice sort of neutrally type palette. You can get some darker looks from it, and I've got this sorry for swearing, watery eye. I can't win it. I've had it all of last year, majority of last year, and it's still going now, and it is ruining my makeup. Right, enough of my moaning. I'll get rid of this fringe. I've used a few different products on my face that I haven't used in a while, and I'll show you those in a moment. This is just going to be a really quick brown eye look. I have used the Lorac eyelid primer, and then I used the shadow called Fearless from this palette to cover that with, so it's not too sticky. And then I have used a brown 2-in-1 eyeliner and shadow pencil from Jelly Pong Pong, and this is in, is there a colour on here? Can't see a colour. No. I can't find a colour. But it's this lovely darkish brown colour. I'll zoom you in a little way. Like that. And what I'm going to do with this is just line along the bottom of my eye. You have to work fairly quickly with this because it does set pretty quick. So I'm just going to go a little way up like that. And I've got a Barry M synthetic brush, and I'm just going to, hope you can see me, just going to blend, see how well that sets. Just going to blend it up a little bit. That is just about set. Yeah, that is done. Yeah, could have done with blending just there a little bit more and along the top line, but that is done. I'm going to put an eyeshadow over the top of it anyway, so it doesn't matter so much. But in the crease, I'm going to put Feisty, this one here. So we'll do that first. So we're just going to pop that into the crease. You don't actually need a base with these shadows. They do go on really, really well without. They are very pigmented. Right. Like that to start with. And then I'm going to pick up Funny. Is that one there? And that is what I'm going to put on the whole of the eyelid over the top of this crayon. Just makes it a little bit darker. And I'm going to blend that because I wanted it darker. Oh, rats. I hope I haven't dropped any. I forgot to put my shield on. Luckily these colours don't don't drop too badly. So if you can see, I wanted it darker along the bottom edge, if you can see. And then I'm bringing that colour with what's left on the brush into the rest of the eyelid up to the crease. And just sort of blending, using the brush to blend as well as putting down. This is quite a good brush. It is just really a flat brush for putting shadow on, but for something like this you can actually blend the colour in as well if you do this like that. And then I am going to get a actual proper blending brush. This Shadow Shield's about finished now. I've used it a few times. And then just blend that in. Just need to look at bring my mirror up a little bit further. Picked up a piece of glitter from somewhere. Like that. Like so. And then I need bring a little bit more of that lighter colour that I put into the crease back into there, over the edge, and overlap that a tiny bit. And I'm going to bring my blending brush back in. I'm just going to rub that onto a tissue and just blend that through again. And on the outer corner I used a little bit of a more darker colour, and it's called Fine. It's just a plain flat, dark brown. So I just pop that on the outer corner, just a little bit here. And just blended that out there. And on the inner corner, if you can see there's a little bit of brighter shadow, and I used Fit. I've got my finger on the right one, that one there. I think this is where the glitter came from, because it is a little bit glittery. And just pop that in there. No, I need to put a little bit more on that side than I had on this side, never mind. And then just blend that up a little bit. And it just brightens. And I just brought that down a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to line the bottom eyelid yet. I'm not going to do the tight line. I'm not sure if I'm going to line under here yet. I don't know how dark and smoky I want it yet. So that's there. And then I went back in with Fearless for the underbrow colour. So I put a little bit more of that back in. And then blended it with the crease colour. So a little bit blending up there. Like that. And there you are. That's it. And then I did a little bit of a liner, not that you can see it very much. And I used Dip Down from MAC. My bow's moving around the top of my head that's holding my fringe. It's just a tiny little bit along the top lashes. So not that you can see it that much, but I think it just finishes it off. And you can leave it if you so wish, because it is such a dark shadow. And then I'm going to take that off of there now. I don't think I splashed anything down there. Take my eyelash curlers and curl my eyelashes. Just a little bit. Took my Essence lash base. Yeah, we've got awful. Oh, it's actually cleared up a little bit. Just looked out the window. We've had some snow here this morning, but luckily, I mean, it snowed quite heavy, but luckily it hasn't settled. It's very, oh, it's really wet here. The garden is so waterlogged, it's unbelievable. But nothing like those poor people. We're not flooded out like those poor people. When we have a pond out on the patio that shouldn't be there. I've lost my mascara, there we go. And I'm using the Rimmel Wonderful Argan Oil Mascara. The lawn is just so waterlogged. And my kitchen floor is absolutely disgusting because we have laminate floor into the kitchen, into the dining room and down the hallway. And of course the dog has to go out to use the garden, and he comes in, his feet are so wet and muddy. I mean, he gets his feet wiped on the doormat as he comes in, but he still gets some of it, and he's made to sort of sit on his bed until he's dry, but yeah, my floor is constantly dirty. Right, that's a coat of that. Oh, I've got itchy. Oh, something has made that itch and it's made it water. Oh, crumbs. Got both of them going now. And then I'm using Max Factor's 2000 calorie mascara over the top of that, just to make it waterproof, because that other one I used is not waterproof. This is a waterproof mascara. Like that, that will do. Here we go, that's the eyes done. Take my fringe down. I dyed my hair yesterday. It's a little bit, I had quite a lot of root come through, so it's taken up brought out the red in the dye. I don't usually let my roots go through that much. But, oh crumbs, will you stop it? Right, got a piece of glitter on my face which is annoying me. And I'm going to line my lips. I'll put my glasses on. That's a postman, the dog's going wild. I line my lips in a Max Factor pencil in Chestnut. I'm just going to do this really lightly because I'm going to use a nude type lipstick. So I'm just going to do that really lightly along the outside edge. And then I'm going to blend that in. And the same on the top. Like that. That's my lid, there we go. And blend that in again. And then the lipstick I am going to use is a MAC one, and it's called Cherish. And it looks like that. There you go. Sorry, I have no earrings and I forgot to put them in there just to finish the look and make me finish, but I pull my hair down, you can't see. So there you go. Oh, watery eye. There you go. I don't think I'm going to line underneath at the moment because they are a bit watery. But it would look good if I popped some brown underneath. I don't know, go on. I'm going to take the thin brush and I'm just going to pop some of that funny shade. That's the lid colour that I put on. I'm just going to quickly put a little bit just to the outer edge, like that. There you go, just a little bit. So I hope you like this look. I'll just show you the couple of different things that I used. Well, you can't see this, but I used a sample of Smashbox, was it Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and it's one of those oil, what do you call them? So it feels a little bit silicone-y, but I don't think it is. It's really, really nice. Makes your foundation glide on really, really well. And this is something I haven't used in absolutely ages, and it's the Wake Me Up, Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation. And my colour is in 100 Ivory. I haven't used that in ages, and it went on so nice. And then I have a sample of Ben Nye's banana powder. I mean, I bought this and I put it came in a little packet, and I put it into this empty pot. I bought it and I haven't used it. A little bit messy to use because I obviously can't get my brush in there properly. So I use a tiny brush and dot it on my face and then brush it off, or well, brush it in with my powder brush then. I'm not sure if I like it at the moment. I'll have to use it a few more times and I'll let you know what my thoughts are on that. And then the other thing that I used that was different, that I haven't used in a while, is one of these crayons. You don't have to have this one. Scandalise brought out pencils of the same sort. This is a dark brown one. Oh no, it isn't. Well, no, it's more of a yeah, it is a dark brown actually. But they brought out copper colours in that as well. And this one is a Rimmel Kate one, and it's in rose gold. Wrong way up, there you go. And this is really, really pretty. Such a pretty colour. You know, so there's other brands out there as well. So you don't just have to use the ones that I've used there. Oh, I used a different blush that I haven't used in a little while. It's an Essence blush, and it is in number 80 Autumn Peach. And then the lipstick and the liner, which I can't find what I've done with them. Oh, there's the lipstick. There's the liner. So there was these two lipsticks that I haven't used in a while. So I hope you like this look. You know, it's the eyes are a little bit smoky. Not too darkly smoked out, so you could, I mean, I would go out during the day wearing it like this. If you're going out later in the evening and you didn't want to take the whole of your makeup off, you could make this a lot smokier by adding more, you know, more shadow at the outside, either black or a brown liner on, you know, tight line and the waterline. Add more under here. Quite easy to do. You know, I haven't contoured today. I thought I'd leave that a little bit cleaner. I mean, you could add contour. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.